Hello everyone and welcome back to another chapter of RWBY Volume 6, Chapter 8, Dead End. If you want to see the full uncovered version of this reaction, you can find my Patreon, link is in the description below. Let's go.
Come on! You didn't even hear us out!
Our orders are clear. The Mistral Atlas border is closed. Please, have a good day.
But...
A good day!
Hey, if you don't want to believe that I'm friends with Ironwood...
General Ironwood!
Yeah, General Ironwood, then fine. But look, we have Weiss Schnee with us, and we're trying to get her home safely.
Approach!
Okay.
Very well. You may speak with our commanding officer. We will fetch her at once.
Jesus Christ.
They were kind of... super weird? Yeah.
What's wrong?
Well, I may know this commanding officer.
That's good, isn't it? If she's your friend, then maybe she'd be more willing to help us.
I wouldn't exactly call us friends.
Oh.
Acquaintances?
Not quite.
Colleagues?
Former.
Enemies?
That's the one.
Wait.
Oh
what?
no.
Oh, yes, I come through here about once every 10 years to get my eyes checked up in Atlas. You bring outside cashews on one flight, and suddenly you're placed on the additional screening list for life.
You've got to be kidding me.
Now, let's not give up hope yet. Maybe she's dead.
Introducing Special Operative Caroline Cordovin!
Cordovin? Oh.
Witch. She-devil.
I see you've chosen larger contraband to smuggle this time.
Oh, Cordo. You know they say time changes people, but I see you've still got that stick right up.
Cordovin? My name is Ruby Rose, and I was wondering if you would hear us out about...
I've already heard what your other little friends had to say, Miss Rose. What are you doing back here? I thought I told you to leave!
And I told you we wouldn't rest until you let us through!
Nice to see you again as well.
Okay.
You civilians are clearly incapable of comprehending the importance of our mission here in Argus. So allow me to say this slowly with smaller words. This base, that relay tower, the very safety of Argus are all gifts from the glorious kingdom of Atlas. And it is my duty to uphold them, as only I have the wit and tenacity for such a task.
Such wit! Such tenacity!
Or maybe Atlas just wanted to get you as far from the kingdom as possible.
You're just like the rest of these Argus ingrates. This city wouldn't even be here if it weren't for our Elysian ancestors. And what do we get in return?
Jesus.
The entire world is ready to put a knife to our throats.
Please, we know your kingdom had nothing to do with the fall of Beacon. We were there.
No one's happy about the Atlas borders or embargo, but I know General Ironwood is just worried. It's why we need to talk
The General is no coward. Atlas is strong. If all the kingdoms plan to make us their enemy, then so be it. Atlas will prevail.
Atlas will prevail!
Is that so?
Do you guys seriously have to do that? If Miss Schnee has truly come to her senses and wishes to return to her family, then of course the Atlas military will escort her home. But the kingdom will not be responsible for her friends of questionable character.
Wow.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means we're done here.
Racism is strong with this group.
Oh yeah? Well, your base looks like a big dumb boot.
Way to show her, Nora.
I do understand what trouble we have now.
Don't.
Weiss, I told you we wouldn't leave your side for a second. We'll find a way to Atlas. Together.
Alright.
So, where are we going now?
Yeah, what's the plan?
The plan? The plan just got shut on our face 3 times over. I'm going for a drink.
Uncle Crow, I really think we should try and come up with something together.
What's his problem? It's not your fault we can't go on.
If he's gonna be a jerk, then we'll just come up with something without
Yeah,
him.
you guys still don't know.
We've got Ozpin with us. He usually knows what to do.
Yeah. Alright.
What is it?
Jaune!
Oh.
Everything we did was for nothing!
That's not true.
Really? Because it sure does sound like it.
If Salem can't be killed, then how are we supposed to win this?
Wow. Great plan, everyone. Look, none of this is great, we know. But we're not the bad guys here. Are we sure about that? What? He's in your head, isn't he? Did you already know about this?
He didn't know any of it!
How much
Jaune.
longer can we even trust him?
Jaune!
How do we even know it's really him? What if we've been talking to that liar this whole time?
Jaune!
He's still a kid. With all of this, he lost Pyrrha, so I understand his anger.
Gonna be okay?
I don't know.
I think it would be best if we had some time to ourselves.
Alright, understandable. I mean, our group survived in out there in the
Maybe
wilds.
we could all use some space.
We need some guidance.
Come on, please. Where are you?
You don't need to do that.
You know, I came out here to avoid the yelling.
Sorry. The others went to get food for tonight.
Why not go with them?
I don't know. I don't know anything. What do I tell Jaune and his team when we don't even have a plan? The Crow's out drinking, the husband hasn't come back, and even if he did, I don't know if I could trust him. And there's always Jin, but we only have one more question we can ask her. I feel like I'm letting everyone down.
You know, you don't give yourself enough credit.
Oh, thanks.
That wasn't a compliment.
What?
If I have to explain it to you, it'll just defeat the purpose. But if you're tired of not knowing anything, how about we discuss those eyes of yours?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I would be honored.
Sit back down, for Pete's sake.
Okay, much needed training or something.
Let's start with what you do know. Tell me.
Silver-eyed people are supposed to be legendary warriors. Or something. And at the Fall of Beacon, I turned a giant wyvern into stone.
Oh boy.
Look, if I already knew everything, I wouldn't be asking for help.
Yelling. It's not your fault. I had my father to teach me. And even he didn't have all the answers. But what he told me makes sense, given what I've seen.
Was he a huntsman too?
It wasn't really an official title back in his day. I only knew him as an old soldier and an excellent teacher. I never attended one of those fancy academies of yours. but I scored higher on the license exam than any other huntsman or huntress that day.
Huh. You must have been proud.
He would have scolded me for showing off. He'd never been able to find much information about our abilities. Just legends of warriors whose eyes shone like mirrors, reflecting the light of the world onto darkness. He found so little, in fact, that it made him cautious. How could such powerful bloodlines be so rare? Unless something was actively seeking to destroy them.
Salem.
I tried to keep my powers a secret, but as you know, it wasn't enough. I owe my life to my training and my semblance. At the end of the day, those are still your most powerful tools.
What is your semblance?
Reflexes. A silly name I came up with. Hard to explain, but I can sense everything better than most and react to attacks almost before they happen.
What?
Combine that with my training and secret ability to turn Grim to stone.
God damn.
Blind them.
Okay.
Or vaporize them.
So her weapon was just a stylistic choice.
That's how you become the Grim Reaper.
She's even cooler than I imagined.
How do I laser beam monsters with my eyeballs?
First, you stop thinking like that. I want you to think of all the times you've triggered your powers. What did those moments have in common?
Being in trouble.
I was scared and stressed. Is it emotional? Like unlocking a semblance?
It's emotional, but more focused than that. Think. What is it you wanted?
I do hear her team in the background. The very same
I wanted to
team
protect my friends.
at the start of the
Precisely. It is
RWBY.
the desire to preserve life which fuels the light inside you. And make no mistake, it is light. Preservation is an extension of creation, or at the very least, an enemy of destruction. The creatures of Grimm were made by the god of darkness, but your light comes from his brother.
How do you know that?
I always knew how to use the light, but never why it only worked on the Grimm. Then Jin showed us her vision. Were you paying attention?
It made sense. He used his light.
The god of light. His eyes. Okay, where do we start?
Well, not here. The light will only work in the presence of Grimm, meaning the only practice you'll get will be a trial by fire. But what you can do is focus on creating a state of mind that you can tap into when you need it. Don't think about your light as a means of destroying evil, but as a way to protect the people of Remnant.
But that can't be right. You said the light only reacts to Grimm, but I used it during our battle at Haven. It reacted to Cinder.
Right, she doesn't know that.
Perhaps there was something that you just weren't seeing.
Ruby!
Okay.
Oh, hey, guys.
That was a good talk.
What's going on?
It's Oscar. He's missing.
Oh. Oh, they ended like this. Ah, goddamn. I mean, Jaune was specifically aggro in this particular one on Oscar, so... I mean, yeah. He's just a kid. And he was put into this by Ozpin, who is now currently not around. Dead End. Yeah, that was a nice title for the episode, I guess. We are kind of stuck here. Love the scale. Little Ruby down there. Okay. Yeah, it was a nice talk with Grim Reaper? I forgot her name. Maria? Right? I believe so. But yeah, we had a talk with the commander, who really looks to have a stick in her butt. And those two guards are just one kind of a joke. So yeah, we won't get anything from them, I guess. Not sure. I mean, we got the information about the Silver Eyes, and I guess she's a descendant of the, I guess, the other brother, the Light brother. The only thing that I'm not sure about is that Cinder said that Salem specifically ordered her not to kill RWBY. I'm not sure if that was just like her way of saying Cinder don't mess with her, or she really just wants RWBY to be alive. But she's Silver-Eyed Warrior. She has silver eyes, and I mean, if we go by this particular story here, though that particular bloodline was being hunted down, right? So I'm not sure what exactly is Salem's plan, if she has any plan for RWBY. But this is the good start, I guess. It's a shame that RWBY can't really train that particular power unless the Grimm are around. But it's better than nothing, I guess. I can't even imagine how Jaune, Nora, and Ren must feel just being bombarded with the information that we got like towards the start of this particular volume. I mean, we had a whole, like, I don't know, I would say a couple of days, right? Surviving there in the woods, and then I guess surviving the storm at that particular village. We had time to process everything, but they were just bombarded with Ozpin was kinda lying to us and Salem can be killed kind of thing. So the anger is understandable, especially to Jaune. I mean, Pyrrha lost her life in being, I guess, connected to what Ozpin was trying to do, I guess, right, with the Fall Maiden. And yeah, the one who gets hurt the most here is Oscar, because he's feeling like not really connected to the group. So I guess I would assume that's the reason why he went missing. And Crow kinda really lost motivation and will just drink. I guess his troubles away, I guess. Okay. Curious. I mean, in the next one, I assume we will go in the search party, trying to find him. Well, we will see how this will turn out. So yeah, thank you for checking this one out. If you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below with your thoughts on it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, click the bell for notifications to be informed of my next reactions, gameplays, reviews, and other things you guys put in the comments below for me to check out. And I will see you in the next one. Bye! And now, a special thank you to Deezer and Reds Racer for additional support on my Patreon.